What is going on, you guys? Welcome back once again to the channel. We got a new Clayface trailer to check out. This one here, I don't know if it's going to be able to save the DC universe, to be honest. I don't know because we know that the Superman film from James Gunn was like okay. It had a lot of divided audiences, like any other movie. But this one definitely had more of a negative lens, when it came to reviews. And the Supergirl movie also had its negative reviews as well. Didn't have much praise from the audience. Of course, it had its audience, it had its fans, but it wasn't so much or enough to give the franchise hope to move forward. Now, it doesn't mean it's done, right? We got the new Clayface film coming up, and I can see that also they have more plans for the DC universe. Maybe not with James Gunn, but maybe with other directors or whatever, right? But I'm not sure what's going to happen later on. But I know that this film, Clayface, is coming up soon, and all I can tell you is that this one does seem more of a horror version of Clayface, and I am in for it because I'm kind of tired of seeing all these colorful, kind of playful, last two films that we got were very colorful, had a lot of neon stuff in there. And I think this is similar to the Godzilla films, the American version of Godzilla, where they're very colorful, they have all these neon colors, and the seriousness of the story just kind of goes out the window for me. So when I saw like the film Godzilla minus zero or minus one, that one was exactly what I was expecting in a more serious horror film with Godzilla. Having a more serious tone where it actually feels like the monster is a threat and it is terrifying to see. And I just didn't quite feel that with the Godzilla and the Monsterverse. Do I enjoy those films? Absolutely. But I just can't take them too serious as I did Godzilla minus one. So when it comes to Clayface, I feel like the tone is going back down to more serious, desaturated colors as well, that kind of tone, rather than too many vibrant colors. That again takes me out of the film. So let's go ahead and check out here this new Clayface official trailer, and I'll give you my thoughts right after.
Show me. Show me.
Oh. There's that song again.
What do you want, Miss Hagen?
I want my life back.
I know you. You're famous.
It's a tragedy what they did to him. Boo! I'd like to volunteer for human trials.
This isn't cosmetic surgery.
Oh. Even if it kills me, I'll be better off than I am now.
Oh!
Matt! What?
I'm okay.
You okay?
I'm okay. I feel great, actually.
I have
Wow.
no idea what side effects you'll have or how to treat them.
Sir, the seatbelt sign is on.
We're in unknown territory.
Oh my god. Jeez.
What's happening to me?
If you're harboring feelings of anger, you need to let them go.
You want to know how I feel? The people I trusted betrayed me. The justice system failed me. They stole my career, my money, my life. I'm a monster.
Oh. Wow.
I have no idea who you are.
Oh my god, I gotta see that. All right, guys, there you have it. That was the Clayface official trailer. without a doubt. This one looks much better. We got a little bit more of the footage from the last trailers, where there's more distorted clips or more clips of his face distorting, and I thought that was really impressive, like visual effects. I'm glad that this is having more of a horrific approach to it. It really does fit the character rather than, make it feel like a superhero villain movie. It's much better if they go a little bit darker. But, of course, yet keep the superhero element in there. We don't want to forget that this character is, of course, part of DC's story, right? Batman's story, right? I think he's a Batman villain. But I would love them to keep that horror aspect every time they show this character. I can't wait to see his actual, true form with the monster that he turns into. But we've definitely gotten a lot of clips here that, sort of tease his growth. And so, how, what he can do with his powers. This type of body horror really intrigues me because it's just, it focuses on the human body and on the human biology, all of that. And so, you question, how can the body physically do that? Of course, in real life, it can't do that. But in the film, if they really do make it make sense with this character, I am really going to enjoy the story. And it looks like at first he can't really control it. It's something that's really frightening and very scary, and it just makes him feel out of place around society, right? Definitely feels like he doesn't belong there. But over time, it looks like he learns to control the power, to appreciate this ability that he has, And so when he's in the scene where he's laying down in the tub, and he starts to kind of wipe his face, and you can see it melting away, but he instantly brings it back to normal. I think at that point he's learned to control the power, and this is when he takes basically his revenge against the people who have hurt him and the bad guys. And little by little, he slowly becomes a villain. That's what I'm thinking here that they're gonna do with him. But as soon as he reveals himself to this woman who looks like she's gonna be with him for most of the film or throughout the whole film, when he reveals himself to her, we can see the back of him, looking exactly like the monster from the cartoons. And I really cannot wait to see the final form. Let me know what you guys thought about this trailer. Did you guys like it? Are you ready to watch this film? Are you still having hope in the what is it? I was gonna say Zack Snyder. I'm a huge fan of the Zack Snyder universe. But are you guys excited about the James Gunn universe continuing? Do you guys have hope in that? I don't know. I think this movie is going to determine whether they can move on with more films or not. But I've heard they've already canceled a lot of shows, a lot of stories that we're going to go with. So it's just not looking too good for them. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this with me. I hope you guys all enjoyed this trailer reaction, and make sure that on your way out, you hit that subscribe button so that, you can stay up to date with these types of videos. Thank you guys so much. Take care of yourselves. Peace.